About 1:30 this morning, the Coast Guard were informed that there was a vessel on our reef of Glover's Reef in the vicinity of Middle Key. Immediately our Coast Guard officials sent out patrols into the area to confirm the reports of this grounded vessel, which was confirmed that there is a vessel, a Guatemalan Coast Guard vessel, with markings GC 651 on that vessel. We also, when we went on the ground, observed that there was a second vessel that was in close proximity to where this vessel went aground. And we were then concerned. We got in touch with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who in turn got in touch with our Guatemalan counterpart. And they informed us that the vessels were destined to go to La Isla Mujeres in Mexico. Our Coast Guard that were on the ground had an opportunity to speak to the crew of the Guatemalan Coast Guard vessel, and they confirmed that yes, they were heading to Mexico. They claimed that they had lost steering and that they drifted onto the reef.
Is there a reason why they were passing through our littoral waters as opposed to international seas?
Standing account to them is that they were within the international waters. There's a 12-mile limit, and they were in the international waters when they experience difficulties and they drift into our reef.
As is customary, I'm assuming the Department of Environment would get involved in terms of assessing the damage to the reef. Ordinarily, there's also a fine for any private vessel that runs aground in Belizean waters. What do you foresee would be the measures taken against the Guatemalan Coast Guard as a result of this incident?
Well, first of all, as we speak, we are putting together a task force that will be deployed out into the area, and the task force will be made up of all the relevant agencies that normally deals with these type of groundings. Based on any certification that they give to us in terms of what they experience out on the ground, claims will obviously have to be made for damages against the Guatemalan Coast Guard and the Guatemalan government.
How does that work in light of the ongoing dispute between both countries, the territorial dispute between Belize and Guatemala?
Well, this is the first, and for me to say how it works, we will just see. Time will tell. But we will make a claim just like we would make whenever there is any damage to our reefs.